Welcome everyone. I'm going to show you some handy maintenance tips on these carpenter bee traps. It's that time of year to take them down and get them ready to put up for putting up in the spring. So stick around, I'll show you some handy tips. Well, I like to use this stick here on your bottles. I'll show you. This is just something you change light bulbs with, extension pole. You can buy them at any hardware store. Anyway, they usually fit you light bulbs. And when you can get these, you want to adjust these where they just barely fit the bottle that's in your traps, if you want to change your bottles. But see, if you get it in there, see how it just wants to spin around? Because these bottles get tight sitting there all season long. All I like to do is take this, get it something to stick to. But if you don't want to change your bottle and the tape sticks up there, it looks awful. Of course, you know, put that on an old barn or something, you don't really care. But you take this double-sided sticking tape, sticks on both sides, and after you bend these to adjust your bottle, don't get it too tight, but get it kind of snug. If you don't, you try to push it up there, it's just moving around everywhere on you, hanging on that nail, on them hooks. So you want to just get that where it's kind of snug where you get it on there. And you do that by just taking your needle nose and sliding this, loosen these little clamps up, and you can bend these arms any way you want to. But like I said, you get it too tight, you'll never get it pushed up on there. But when you do get it pushed up on there, see how it just wants to spin? See, then you take this double-sided tape, what I like to do, and you lay a bed here for it, and you pull back on it, and it tightens, it goes against itself, so it won't come off when you let go of the bottle. So, cut you one for each side. I'm just doing these home improvement tips just to help you out around the home. Little old tricks I've learned just buying bent and stuff. I like to make stuff, design stuff. Anyway, that sticks on there, lay it in this little bed. Since it's double-sided, it'll come back and stick on itself. Push it tight. So it's real sticky. See there? So now when your bottle goes in there, you push it up on there, you got something tight to grip against. But you got to grip these real tight when you get them extended out the length you want. So we'll try to change the bottle like that. Okay, it comes time to either change your bottle or take the thing down. I'll show you both, but right now we fixed up our little thing here, our bulb changer, and we fixed it where it'll grip this. You see what I'm talking about? We just want to change our bottles. Okay. Show you some little tricks here. You've got it here. You've got this extension rod. Get it the length that you want. Make sure you get it tight. If you don't, it'll just twist on you. Get it the length you want. Slide it up on your bottle. See, if you get it too tight, that thing just go all around and you won't get it on there. Just get it where it goes on there. And that tape will grip it. And you twist it around where it grips itself on the hook. And there it is. You took this bottle down, it's full of bees. Okay, you want to tray the bottle. Now you could just leave that up there till winter time, till spring, and put you a fresh bottle in. But I like to take mine down and clean them out. Get the cobwebs or anything out of them, shine them up a little bit, make them more enticing for a bee to come to. You want to get that in there sticking real good. Pick it up there to your bottle. Try to just get it start threading. And when you get it up there, just snug it just a little bit. There it is. You've changed your bottle without having to take it down or get a ladder. So, this works. But you just got to get your adjustments right. And that's something you'll have to work on yourself. I've showed you the tricks and what makes the difference. Once you get this adjusted, just enough to get on there. If you don't, that bottle will just go everywhere up there, hanging on that hook. And then when you get it in there, this tape will grip it enough to break it loose. And you change your bottle. Now we're going to take the bottles down for the winter. I like to take mine down. So you get your pole that you made that you put them up with. Right there. And we'll take them down. Guys, just be patient trying to get them down just like you put them up. Sometimes it's hard to hook. But we had a pretty good idea come in from a viewer, and I've noticed it myself. The bigger your hook eye is, the better it is to get it off and on. So I'm welcome for any idea y'all got. If you've got all your bottles down, just leave a suggestion in a comment. I usually just throw the bottles away. But I'm going to show you in a bucket. I've done changed some of these, not all of them, during the season. And you could use your same bottles. Wash them out. You could do that. Now these are the old type. They still work good. I usually leave them up year round down there at the field, the barn. So just change bottles in them in the spring. Clean cobwebs out of them. Like I said, I've changed some of these bottles. Yeah, I've changed some of these bottles, but not all of them. I don't live in a subdivision. I don't live in the city. I live out in a rural area in the deep forest. You could see down in that bucket. There's just a fraction of them. That's not counting on the barn. That's just on the house, and I had changed some of these during the season. So I've inspected my house. I don't see no new. I've been doing this real good for about 3 years now, and I haven't found any places that they've got into the house, because these things, if the trick to these babies is, this is just what I've got around the house. Okay, that ain't counting the barn or the garage or nothing down there. But the trick to these things is, you've got to put these up at the first sign of warm weather in March. If you don't, if you let them establish a hole somewhere, they'll just keep on it. Before they go to work on your house, they have to see this hanging there for an easy hole. Like I said, I just clean these up good for the fall. You want to get some of them out, you got spider webs in them. I seen one in here somewhere. These spiders get in here, waspers, but there you go. So these work fine. Just take the time to take care of them. Now, I would safe to say these would last 20, 30 years if you took care of them. Put them up, clean them up, put them back out. Put them up, clean them up, put them back out. They work. They're simple. They don't cost nothing to make. Simple. So you can look at my other videos. And you've seen the other videos on how I put them up, how I make these things. And I've got other videos on the stink bug problem. That's my problem right now, the dreaded stink bug. It's that time of year. As soon as it starts cooling down, they know what's coming, and they're trying to get in your house. So you can look at a video on that, how to get rid of them. But anyway, I thank y'all for watching, and hope this helps you. Take care, and I'll see you next time.